This video discusses concepts around data collection for new users of Metric Insights. The first task in any Metric Insights project is determining from where to pull content and how best to let the application know when data and images are ready for collection. Every customer has a unique BI environment, often composed of more than one platform such as Tableau, ClickSense, Power BI, SQL Server, Teradata, and so on. While Metric Insights provides connectivity to over 4 dozen BI platforms, even a single data source can be leveraged to provide significant advantages. Connections to these platforms is defined through data sources. You connect to these data sources to collect data and visualizations used in analysis, alerting, and distribution of content to end users. Data collection triggers are used to control when content should be refreshed within Metric Insights. If data sources are like pipelines to data and images, then data collection triggers are the valves that decide when to open and close that pipeline. Data collection triggers are used by any object that collects data. Objects, which are discussed later, include datasets, metrics, reports, dimensions, and external reports. At a most basic level, data collection triggers can be scheduled, say to start at 9 a.m. All elements that used such a data collection trigger would fetch their data each day at around 9 a.m. Alternately, data collection triggers can be initiated externally. Their execution can be defined as part of the ETL scripting process, as a final step, indicating ETL is completed and Metric Insights can now collect its data. Finally, data collection triggers can incorporate data and trigger dependencies. Data dependencies are true-false statements used to indicate when and if data collection should execute. An example might be that if the count of rows in a specific table is greater than 100, then execute data collection on related elements. Data and trigger dependencies can be simple or complex depending on your needs. Use dependencies to precisely control the sequence in which data triggers are executed. Datasets provide a new way to architect data collection, presentation, and distribution. Datasets function as a layer between data sources and elements created in Metric Insights. This feature can be used to allow end users without technical background the ability to extract data, create reports, and create metrics without writing any code or understanding where data is coming from. Creating elements from dataset views means there is no need to understand the structure of source databases, to know SQL or the query syntax of other BI tools. Datasets allow data to be easily staged to support business users in creating their own Metric Insights content without having to understand or have access to underlying data sources. Generating downstream elements from datasets allows surfacing data exceptions in unique ways by integrating with visualizations, permitting high numbers of dimensions or filters values, allowing specialized security, and combining all of those to statistically analyze dataset values from one day to the next. For more information about data sources, datasets, data collection triggers, or data dependencies, use the links provided in the description.